Afternoon, everyone. Before I hand over to Anand, just a reminder, please keep your phones muted or switched off or on vibrate. And please ensure that everyone stays seated, and everyone who's standing on the side, please be cognizant of the cameras that are also on the side and not be part of the shot. Anand, you can go ahead. And please also ensure that you wait for a microphone to get to you and only ask your question once you've got a microphone in hand.
Hello everyone, we have with us Captain Rohit Sharma. Before we continue, I'll make sure to put your phones in silent. We'll take one question at a time. Who wants to go first?
Samir Hussain from BBC News. You know, you're playing, this is like the biggest rivalry in sports, India versus Pakistan. You're playing in Narendra Modi Stadium, and you're playing to a predominantly Indian cricket fan base. At what point does home advantage actually become a disadvantage?
I don't think there is any disadvantage. You know, you feel nice about playing in front of your home crowd. They get behind you, no matter what the situation of the game is. My overall experience playing, not just in India, even outside India, we get massive support. So I've so far never experienced where, you know, the crowd has gone against us or anything like that. So I look at this as a good advantage, big advantage. But we know that eventually it boils down to playing good cricket, and whatever it takes to win the game, you got to do that. So yes, you can use the support, but eventually you got to play good cricket to win the game.
Over 100,000 cheering must be the biggest number against to a team. How will it be? You know, is it a kind of a big boost? And what have you told the boys how to go about it?
No, look, all the guys are quite used to playing in front of big crowds. So, like I just said now, it can only work in your favor. It cannot work against you. A lot of the guys in the team loves big crowd, the cheer, the noise in the ground. So, yeah, the boys really enjoy it. Like I said, anywhere we go, people turn out in huge numbers, and that is, good for the team and also good for the sport in general as well.
Rohit, more than the crowd, I think it will be all the other things that will also matter for an India-Pakistan game. You had earlier spoken about just shutting out the noise. How do you do it? You've shut down your phones? You've not taken to Twitter?
No, I'm not on social media for past 9 months now. So everyone has their own way of dealing with it. Some people like it, some don't. But that's not my place to tell anyone how to do it. They have to work out their own way of dealing with these things. Like I said many a times before, in the context of it, yes, it's a massive game. But for us, what is important is, we are playing an opposition tomorrow, which will be quality. So we just got to, come against a quality opposition and play good cricket, which we've done in the last 2 games. And hopefully we can again, show some consistency in our performance and play good game of cricket.
Hi Rohit. Shubman had a hit at the nets yesterday, so how is he health-wise and is he available for selection tomorrow?
99% he is available. 99% he is available. We'll see tomorrow that.
Rohit, you have been a very prominent member of the team in the last World Cup as well. How much has it changed in the last 4 years in terms of mental conditioning, technical preparation in the World Cup? How much has it changed from 2019 to 23?
Not a lot, to be honest. I know what are the things that I need to do to find success on the field, in terms of me as a player and then me as a captain. But speaking of just the player first, the batter, I think there are certain boxes, for me that I have to tick before every game. It's just to get you that confidence. For me, preparation is very important. And I've spoken at the start of the World Cup that I need to prepare well to get into the tournament. And I thought I've done everything that I can from my side to prepare well for each game. Because we know every day is a new day, fresh day, and you start your fresh day as a new challenge. What you've done in the past, what you've done yesterday, doesn't really matter too much. You can take a bit of confidence from that, but like we know in sport, every day is a fresh day. You play different opposition, they bring you new challenges, and you just got to be ready to face that challenge and confront that challenge. So I think for me as a batter, that is something that I've really focused on, for getting myself ready in however way I can, and whatever it takes for me to get ready for any game. I have to do that, and I've done that really well mentally, understanding my game, which is very important, and I've understood my game, what is my game and what is the team's requirement from my game and from my ability. So I think I try and do all of that to the best of my ability. If it comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't, it's okay. As long as I know that before entering the game, I have ticked all the boxes, I'm happy with that.
During the middle of the second innings, it did play a bit of part. So a toss, is it going to be important because of the dew now?
Honestly, I don't know how much of a factor it is going to be, because in Delhi we were expecting dew to come in. It didn't come. Chennai also, it was after probably 30 overs. So you're done with 75% of the game by then. So I don't think toss is going to play a massive factor. It is what the team is comfortable doing, whether it is chasing first, posting a total, whatever that is. Whatever the team is comfortable doing, we try and do that.
Rohit, with the success that you had in Chennai with 3 spinners, are you going to do the same tomorrow?
I don't know, honestly, I don't know. I still haven't looked at the pitch yet, but we are ready for whatever combination we want to play. That's the challenge going forward for us as a team, depending on what kind of conditions we play in. If there is a change or two we need to make, we will be ready with that. And, the guys have been informed very well in advance about these kind of changes. So I don't think it's going to be any issues with the players, but if the requirement is there for us to play 3 spinners, we will play 3 spinners. नहीं देखो, मैं नहीं समझता ऐसे चीज़ में मैं नहीं बिलीव करता कि साइकोलॉजिकल एडवांटेज, बिकॉज आपको हर दिन अच्छा क्रिकेट खेलना ज़रूरी है. तो हमारे लिए एज अ टीम ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि हम जो अभी मैंने बात किया, जो चीज़ हो चुकी है उसके बारे में ज़्यादा ध्यान ना दिया जाए, और जो फ्रेश डे है, फ्रेश ऑपोजिशन है, उसके ऊपर हमें ध्यान देना चाहिए. तो दोनों टीम इवनली स्टार्ट करेंगे. आई डोंट थिंक कि कोई फेवरेट है, कोई अंडरडॉग है. दोनों टीम इक्वली बिफोर दे गो इनटू द गेम, इक्वली दोनों टीम इक्वल है. जस्ट अबाउट हैंडलिंग द प्रेशर, डिक्टेटिंग टर्म्स ऑन योर ओन वे, ऑल दिस थिंग्स मैटर. तो आई थिंक हमारे लिए ये चीज़ ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है कि हम गेम के अंदर कैसे जा रहे हैं, चाहे पहला बॉलिंग हो या पहला बैटिंग हो, हम शुरुआत कैसे कर रहे हैं. एंड देन कैरिंग दैट forward, carrying that momentum forward is something that is crucial. क्या बात कर रहे हो? आंख से आंसू? इमोशनल तो सब होते हैं. इट्स जस्ट देखिए, मैं बहुत बार बोल चुका हूँ ये चीज़ कि हमारे लिए कल का जो मैच है एक ऑपोजिशन के सामने एक मैच है. हम उस मैच को वैसे ही देखेंगे जो हमने पिछले 2 मैच को देखा है और आगे आने वाले मैचेस को देखेंगे. कुछ ज़्यादा या कम सोचने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जैसे हम प्रिपेयर करते हैं हर गेम के लिए, हम वैसे ही प्रिपेयर करेंगे और मैसेज भी सारे लड़कों को ऐसे ही होगा. कोई अलग चीज़ करने की ज़रूरत है नहीं.
Okay. Rohit, India has a 10% record against Pakistan in the World Cup. So does that become something like a mill around the neck, a issue of pressure, or does it like become work the normal way?
I'm not a person who looks into all that kind of stats. You got to play good cricket on that particular day to win the game, and that is what we will be focusing on: playing good cricket and how we can play good cricket. Which is understanding the conditions, what is required from the team's perspective, and things like that.
क्या आप थोड़ा सा रिदम में विश्वास रखते हो कि हमारे जो मेन बल्लेबाज है वो थोड़े से रिदम में आए, बॉलर जो है जिनको आपने ट्राई किया वो भी थोड़े से रिदम में आए, तो पीछे देखने की बात नहीं है, लेकिन ये रिदम में आप विश्वास रखते हो? जी
बिल्कुल. ये रिदम काफ़ी ज़रूरी है. उसको अगर दूसरे टर्म में आप देखोगे तो मोमेंटम बोला जाता है. हमारे जो बॉलर्स है पिछले 7 या 8 मैच जो हमने खेले इंडिया में और उसके पहले श्रीलंका में और यहाँ पे भी 2 जो मैच खेले वर्ल्ड कप के, बॉलरों ने काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस दिखाया है. वेदर इट इज़ स्पिनर्स और सीमर्स, दोनों ने जब उनको मौका मिला है प्रेशर डालने के लिए बैट्समैन के ऊपर, उन्होंने प्रेशर डाला है. कोई मैचेस थे जहाँ पे हम लोग के ऊपर प्रेशर डाला गया था, जैसे राजकोट में ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने 350 रन बनाए, तो हमारे ऊपर प्रेशर डाला गया था. तो ऐसे मैचेस होते रहते हैं जहाँ से आपको सीखने भी मिलता है काफ़ी चीज़, और हमें भी हमारे बॉलर्स को भी काफ़ी सीखने को मिला उस गेम से कि हमने क्या अच्छा किया और क्या अच्छा नहीं किया जो हमने 350 रन बनवाए. तो उस चीज़ों के बारे में हम बातचीत करते हैं कि कैसे उसमें सुधार लाया जाए. और बैटिंग में भी मैं यही कहूँगा कि सारे बैट्समैन ने रन बनाए पिछले 8 या 9 गेम्स जो हमने खेले, ऊपर से लेके 8 नंबर तक सारे बैट्समैनों को बैटिंग मिला है, बैट्समैन ने रन बनाए. तो ऑल इन ऑल आई थिंक वो जो रिदम की बात है, सारे लड़के रिदम में है, अच्छे रिदम में है, एंड इट इज़ ऑलवेज नाइस टू गो इनटू एनी वर्ल्ड कप गेम विद दैट काइंड ऑफ रिदम एंड दैट कॉन्फिडेंस. तो आई थिंक वो जो मोमेंटम और रिदम की हम बात कर रहे हैं, आई थिंक सारे लड़कों के पास है फिलहाल.
यहाँ you have choice of both kind of wickets at this ground, black and red soil wickets. As a captain, as a team, what kind of wicket you will prefer, black soil or a red soil? If given a choice, what would you prefer to play on?
See, that's the good thing about this team right now. It doesn't matter what wicket we play. We come here knowing that this is the wicket. I don't decide what wicket we need to play. Whether it is black, we've got guys who can adapt to those kind of conditions. Red soil, of course, we've got again, guys who can adapt to those kind of pitches, because these are all Indian cricketers and they've played in all of these conditions. So I don't think, as captain, what I prefer playing on any kind of conditions, because it is something that we have done really well over the last few years as a team, and we've got the guys who can adapt to different kind of conditions as well. So that is something which gives us confidence as well going into any sort of conditions. So whether it is spinning pitch, seaming track, flat pitch, we've got the guys who can do the job for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.